Hello. I'm trying to avoid any Dishonored style slip-ups here by accidentally broadcasting stuff before we go live. But we are here and we are live. And today we're going to be playing the Total War Attila, the last Roman campaign pack, which sees you play as Belisarius, or of one of the other factions that is competing in this particular game setup. And you are the last Roman, and it's all about kind of saving the last vestiges of the Eastern Roman Empire, or the Byzantines, I guess. Matt's just finishing a sandwich, by the way. You know, this is our highly technical setup we have here.
Take it away.
But I thought we'd start early and just surprise him and just hang out with you guys on chat for a bit. So we're almost ready to go, really. So I guess what you want to know is what we're going to be showing exactly. Well, we are thinking, given that we did a leader reveal for the Frankish kingdom just before on Facebook, we thought we'd play as the Franks today.
Actually, on this side.
Oh, you're going on that side. Thought we'd play as the Franks today and give you a bit of a taste of some of the gameplay in the last Roman campaign pack from their perspective.
As yours is mine, I think.
Yeah, got to get the coffees right.
Yeah.
Can't get those wrong.
Can't get those wrong.
So,
right, what are you saying?
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Stop it with...
What's happening?
Right now, stop it with the spoilers. No, not cool. Not cool, guys.
Was that
Yeah.
Oh, no! I just got spoiled on Twitter as well.
So, if you start spoiling Game of Thrones, then we're not going to talk to you on chat.
No.
Easy as that.
I can't believe we both got hit in the space of 5 minutes of coming in the streaming room. It might be lies. It might be lies.
Wait.
But we don't want to know.
Wait, this is weird. Why is this still on starting soon?
I don't know. Why is that still on starting soon? Was it... So, like...
Is that just
It might just need refreshing.
amazing lag? No. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, it's just lag. It needs refreshing. Sorry, we were just checking the stream on another monitor and it looked a bit like we have some problems. Do you like our shirts, by the way? You might have noticed we've been wearing a lot of these kind of faction icon shirts in rally points and on live streams. This one's Iceni, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, this is an Iceni one. Awesome.
Iceni.
Homeboys represent, although
Yeah.
Iceni's really sort of Norfolk kind of way, Essex kind of way. It's not really my homeboys because I'm from the northwest. Poo poo, poo poo. But unfortunately, there weren't any major factions in the northwest of England at this particular time. And Matt is wearing a Averni. No, Swaby.
Yeah. Also representing.
Also representing, but probably more accurately representing in Matt's case.
Not really. I'm from Berlin, so Swaby are like. Also, they sound weird.
Nobody puts Swaby in the corner. But yeah, you can actually get these shirts on the Total War store, store.totalwar.com, and I think the code that we used, rallypoint27, in the last rally point we did, I think that's still valid, and it gives you 15% off everything, including the Total War art book. But you didn't hear that from me.
Why is this not a free DLC? Because it took a lot of hard work to make it, so we can't really make it free DLC. I mean, but there will be free DLC, and we'll.
And when we say hard work, we you know, you're talking about in terms of dev cost. That's a lot of money to develop.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just the way it is. We try and do free content every time we do release a big bit of paid DLC though.
Can we lower Attila's sound? Yes, we can.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah,
we try and do a bit of free DLC every time we do paid DLC, and we actually usually take a hit on that in terms of the cost of making it. But we'll talk about that in the next podcast anyway.
Yeah. Is the sound better? Let us know if the sound's better. That'd be good.
So yeah, I think we should crack on.
Yeah.
Right. So just to give you an overview before we get stuck in.
Yeah.
Of all of the factions. So there are 5 factions.
Yep.
At this time. What's the start year?
533.
533 AD. That is where we start. And Matt, what's the kind of background to the campaign?
So the background is the kind of the mission that Emperor Justinian of the Roman Empire, which is the Eastern Roman Empire, kind of sent his general Belisarius out to reconquer all territories, and it starts in northern Africa, where the Vandalic kingdom is set. So when you play as the Roman expedition, you start. Oh, that's the wrong window. You start in northern Africa with 2 armies, and then you try and reconquer stuff.
So that's kind of like that's the sort of iconic The Last Roman campaign pack.
Exactly.
That's
that's
like
like the main campaign that is kind of set around, and then at the same time, so the Vandals, who used to be kind of a migratory faction in Attila, have settled in northern Africa, and that's kind of their area here.
So they're quite sea based. They're quite a lot of their bonuses are sea related.
So it would seem, yes. We've got still all of it is still in progress. So development in progress. We're still kind of fixing bits on it and doing fine tuning. So doesn't necessarily mean that this is exactly how it's going to be out in terms of the values and stuff, but should be pretty close to. Then we've got the Ostrogothic kingdom, which is basically reigning over all of Italy and Sicily, and reigning over Rome, Ravenna.
I mean, these are factions that you'd be probably familiar with from playing Total War Attila. But obviously the time period is slightly different.
So because it's later, they're no longer like the Vandals, the Ostrogoths, and the Visigoths are no longer migratory factions. They have their own kingdoms. The Visigoths are down here on the Iberian Peninsula. And
there's a good point actually about the campaign map scope. It's it kind of goes a lot further south than the existing sort of out of the box Attila one, doesn't it? It goes to sort of you take in France and Spain.
Well, we've got that on Attila as well, but because it's so it's focused on that section, so it goes from Iberia. You've got France in the north,
France in the north,
and then it goes over to basically the Adriatic coast. So you've got the Italian coast, and then you've got the Balkan side, basically. So it's a bit more. It's a lot more detailed in terms of the terrain and stuff.
And by the way, a lot of the way we develop these campaign packs is based on feedback from what people want. We did a poll on the forums a bit ago where we asked what do you guys want, and one of the things that came back really strongly from that was that focused, tight campaigns where maybe we're going into a little bit more detail of the map and a particularly interesting period of history came out really, really popular on that scale, and they seem to get down pretty well as well.
So do we have any
other thing to mention is the Last Roman campaign pack is quite story driven as well. So if you're playing as the Roman expedition, as you're playing as
especially on the Roman expedition, that's kind of the focus of the campaign.
So you you basically play through the story of Belisarius to an extent. There's a lot of event driven stuff. There's influencers. There's people that are like Justinian, who's an influencing factor, and there's events that are related to him, and it's just an interesting path, and it's definitely more of a story focused path if you go down the Roman expedition route. And a lot of the stuff that we've learned from doing previous add-ons, like the name of it, the one that we did recently with Longbeards, where we had at certain points we had events that you would kind of go down an events chain, and when you got to the end of the events chain, you would get a reward of some